in the garish spotlight of America's scandal-driven mediascape, where every accusation is a plot twist and every defense a soliloquy.
Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother. Shannon Sharpe, I'm going to stand with you, my brother, on one condition. I'm getting text messages from all over the African universe telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm getting text messages telling me that Shannon Sharpe was accused of the unspeakable. I'm going to stand with my Uncle Shannon Sharpe.
That's right.
I'm going to stand with Uncle Shay Shay on one condition. Uncle Shay Shay, no more snow bunnies after this scandal. If you cannot promise me that you will never seek the company of another snow bunny, I cannot stand with you. Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with you, Unc. I think it's a scam. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe on this one. But Uncle Shay Shay, no more bunnies after this. Can somebody confirm if he's being accused by snow bunnies or Afro-Queens? Is Uncle Shannon being accused of snow bunnies or Afro-Queens? Who can confirm? Does anybody know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers? Are they black or are they white? Are they black? Is this a rice bunny situation? Is this a snow bunny situation? Is this a sand bunny situation? Is this a salsa bunny situation? Teresa Double O, if you have a co-wife, you can fill out my wifey resume. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. Wifey resumes must come with 2 names on them. You know my number. Text messages only. I need to know the race of Uncle Shay Shay's accusers. Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the rice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the ice? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the snow? Was Shannon Sharpe accused by the sand? Or was he accused by the salsa? I'm standing with Uncle Shannon because I don't like when black men get taken down. I got to stand by him. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper. Yes, he's a lifetime snow bunny hopper, but that's my brother.
Black power.
Uncle Shannon Sharpe is my brother. I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
That's right.
I'm standing with Uncle Shannon Sharpe until the facts prove otherwise.
Dr. Umar Johnson's impassioned stand for Shannon Sharpe feels less like a livestream rant and more like a Spike Lee joint. Vibrant, chaotic, and pulsing with the contradictions of black identity in a world that loves to see its heroes fall. Picture it, Dr. Umar, the self-proclaimed prince of Pan-Africanism, wielding his megaphone like a griot at a crossroads, declaring his allegiance to Sharpe, the NFL legend-turned-podcast titan, amid a storm of allegations that threat to topple his empire. The catch: Umar's support comes with a condition as audacious as it is absurd. Sharpe must swear off snow bunnies, a term Umar wields like a rhetorical flamethrower to critique Sharpe's alleged preference for white women. This isn't just a defense. It's a cultural manifesto, a liberal's fever dream of solidarity and accountability. A comedic tragedy where the heroes are flawed, the villains are murky, and the truth is a ghost flickering in the static of ex-posts and tabloid headlines. Let's set the scene. Dr. Umar, with his rapid-fire cadence and a wardrobe that screams, "I've read Fanon and own a tailor," is a one-man cultural hurricane, a psychologist and activist whose pronouncements carry the weight of scripture for his followers. Sharpe, by contrast, is the everyman's champion, a Hall of Famer whose charm and candor have made him a media juggernaut, only to find himself ensnared in a $50 million lawsuit alleging unspeakable acts. Rape, abuse, a litany of horrors that have set the internet ablaze. Dr. Umar's defense is a high-wire act, a blend of loyalty and leverage, as he proclaims Sharpe's innocence, pending evidence to the contrary, while demanding a pledge of racial fidelity. It's a performance that's equal parts courtroom drama and comedy special. a reminder that in the theater of black celebrity, every scandal is a referendum on identity, power, and the precarious tightrope of public life. From a liberal perspective, this spectacle is a cracked mirror reflecting the complexities of solidarity in a world quick to judge and quicker to cancel. Dr. Umar's stand for Sharpe is a gesture of brotherhood, a refusal to let a black icon be taken down by what he suspects is a scam, a narrative that resonates with a community all too familiar with systemic targeting. The liberal heart swells at this because it sees in Umar's defiance a deeper truth. Black men in the spotlight are perpetually vulnerable. Their success is a magnet for scrutiny and sabotage. Yet the condition, Sharpe's vow to abandon snow bunnies, is a thorn in the side, a demand that feels less like liberation and more like control, a policing of personal choice that clashes with the liberal ideal of individual freedom. It's a paradox that plays like a third-act twist in a Coen brothers farce. The hero's salvation comes at a cost, and the audience is left to wrestle with whether the price is worth paying. But let's not get too earnest. This is Dr. Umar after all, and his delivery is pure vaudeville, a freewheeling blend of sermon, stand-up, and social media shade. His obsession with the race of Sharpe's accuser, spinning through a dizzying taxonomy of snow bunnies, rice bunnies, sand bunnies, and salsa bunnies, is absurdly funny, a comedic riff that turns a serious moment into a carnival of speculation. It's a masterclass in provocation, a reminder that Umar's brand is built on pushing buttons and sparking debates. The image of him demanding wifey resumes with two names, punctuated by gunshots for emphasis, is peak internet theater, a performance that's as much about entertaining as it is about enlightening. He's not just defending Sharpe, he's stealing the spotlight, a digital showman who knows the crowd loves a good plot twist. This drama unfolds like a mashup of Do the Right Thing and The Wolf of Wall Street. Dr. Umar is the righteous provocateur, railing against a system that devours black success, while Sharpe is the flawed titan, caught in a scandal that threatens to unravel his legacy. The allegations are the MacGuffin, a shadowy force that drives the plot but reveals more about the characters than the truth itself. From a liberal vantage point, Dr. Umar's defense is both a rallying cry and a riddle. His insistence on standing with Sharpe, until the facts prove otherwise, is a principled stance, a rejection of the rush-to-judgment culture that thrives on clicks and outrage. It's a reminder that due process, however imperfect, is a cornerstone of justice, especially for black men navigating a legal system that's rarely on their side. Yet the snow bunny condition complicates this, turning a gesture of solidarity into a cultural litmus test. The liberal soul recoils at this because it knows that policing personal relationships, especially across racial lines, risks echoing the same authoritarianism the left seeks to dismantle. Umar's demand, however funny, is a power play, a bid to enforce a vision of black unity that leaves little room for nuance or choice. It's a tension that defines this drama, a fault line that runs through every frame. Still, let's not pretend Dr. Umar is here to deliver a policy paper. His defense is a performance, a high-wire act of bravado and moralizing. His fixation on the accuser's race, while problematic, is also a window into his worldview, a belief that black success is inseparable from black loyalty, that personal choices carry communal weight. The liberal lens struggles with this, because it wants to believe in a world where love and identity are free from dogma, where solidarity doesn't come with strings. Yet Umar's stance resonates because it speaks to a real fear, that black icons, in their pursuit of mainstream success, risk losing touch with the community that lifted them. His call for Sharpe to return to the fold is less about romance and more about reckoning, a demand that Sharpe acknowledge the cultural stakes of his platform. This feels like the second act of a sprawling epic, where the hero faces their greatest challenge. Dr. Umar is the wise but flawed mentor, offering salvation with a catch, while Sharpe is the protagonist, a man whose empire is teetering on the edge of ruin. The allegations are the storm, unpredictable and unforgiving, while the snow bunny ultimatum is the riddle that must be solved to survive. The audience is left to grapple with the stakes. Will Sharpe accept the terms, or will he defy them, forging his own path? It's a question that hangs over every scene, a tension that makes Dr. Umar's defense both infuriating and irresistible. As Dr. Umar's rant fades into the digital ether, what lingers is the image of those bunnies, a kaleidoscope of racial metaphors that haunt the narrative like a Greek chorus. It's a haunting symbol, not just for Sharpe's scandal, but for the broader challenge of navigating identity in a world that demands allegiance at every turn. Dr. Umar's defense, for all its provocations, is a requiem for the dream of uncomplicated solidarity, a reminder that even the most righteous stands come with strings. The liberal soul aches at this because it knows the fight for justice is never clean, never easy, never without cost. But there's also something liberating in Dr. Umar's audacity, in his refusal to play by the rules of polite discourse. His defense is a middle finger to the system, a declaration that black loyalty is a force to be reckoned with, even if it comes with demands. It's a reminder that in the theater of celebrity, authenticity is a weapon, and Dr. Umar wields it with glee. His laughter, his theatrical gunshots, his absurd taxonomy of bunnies are a kind of rebellion, a refusal to let the media narrative define Sharpe's story.